Hi, everybody. Good morning, Grand Rising. If you subscribe to that one too. Hello, what's up? How's it going? I'm Geek today. We are going to be doing Cancer, Leo, and Virgo's readings today. I did some personals and some emergencies yesterday. We had a good time, helped heal some people, stayed cool and calm, and things worked out awesome. So I'm looking forward to some collective readings this afternoon with you guys. All right. How's it going? Good morning, Melissa. What's up, Cordum? How's it going, Rowdy? What's up, Janet? How are you guys doing? What's going on your side of the fence? What's up? Because we do have a top news story going down today, too, that I've been monitoring this for about a week or two now just to see what was going to happen. I was curious. So the top astrology news event is definitely the 6:30 portal that happened. We had a quantum leap that happened. Big time. The old timeline has totally passed away. It's gone. The old you doesn't exist anymore. The way to know if you're into this new timeline, besides the fact that you're here and I'm the one leading the astrological weather front on this thing, that's a big part of it. Other part is like lately, if you've been feeling like you're stuck in a little bit of a purgatory, like nothing's happening, it's all stagnant and stuff like that, then also noticing time speeding up or behaving differently. Those are two of the key things to show that you've jumped into a new timeline and that you're quantum leaped, where like when me or any tarot reader pulls on your energies, the energies around you, we're seeing every single timeline that is your energy. We're seeing timelines where you and your person worked out. We're seeing timelines where you and your person never met, don't know each other existed. Ones where you're married, ones where you're like a rich, famous rock star celebrity person and stuff. So we're pulling on all this. You have actually quantum leap jumped into another one of those timelines. It's one where stuff's a little opposite and a little weird. This energy is just starting to take effect and take hold. Another thing to notice in the real world was back around June 30th, that there was issues with cell phone reception, lighting, brownouts, flickers, things like that, any kind of sort of electrical or magnetic interference where maybe you felt like or feared the world was stopping or going to end, or there was going to be a big power outage, shutdown, something like that. It is because we jumped into our timeline and all the signals, all the electricity, everything that's energy had to reset and come over and connect like a train when it switches tracks, and the tracks shift and it switches and the tracks moves, that stuff. All right. So we're in a new one here where a lot of stuff's gonna be different. People that you thought would never change, would never miss you, all of a sudden they're hot and heavy for you. The runners are coming in. This all ties in with the pole shift that we've been talking about here on the channel for a year now. That when the pole shift started last July, it was going to come into effect when we got to July of 2025, and here we are. Y'all will start noticing that like June Cancer season had a totally different feeling than July Cancer season. July 1st was a very pivotal shift. And even today, Venus in Taurus, it entered Gemini today. That's a whole change in the love front. It clears a lot of the air and opens the doors for communication because Gemini rules the third house. So with Venus in Gemini, let's talk about love, baby. Let's talk about you and me. A lot of people who've been closed off, blocked you, closed you off, shut you down, all of a sudden they're thinking about you. So your dreams are more activated now. People you never thought would reach out are going to reach out. It's like we've jumped timelines. Same people, but it's like Back to the Future 2, you know? Or wait, is it in 1? The one where after Marty comes back and his dad's rich and Biff is washing and polishing the cars? That's kind of what we've shown up. So like people not showing up, start showing up. We're into a whole different jump. Same people, different energies. They've changed. It's weird stuff. All right. So we're going to find out where that goes to. But anyhow, meanwhile, we got the moon getting ready to go into Libra. Like I was mentioning, is that Venus is entering Gemini today. We've got the preparations for retrograde Saturn. Okay. That happens on July 12th. Uranus entering into Gemini as well. That happens July 7th. So Gemini, even though you've had the relief in the moment of that purgatory pause of nothing happening because Jupiter left your sign, you've got more stuff getting ready to come into it. Venus, Saturn, so you're still an energetical hotspot right now, okay? Especially for a different form of thinking because Pluto is still retrograde. It doesn't go direct in Aquarius until October this year. So you got a lot of time on that happening. But I'm even still watching Chiron because Chiron's going to retrograde on the 30th at the end of this month. That's telling me that a lot of stuff with August and the Lionsgate portal lining up is going to be a huge change. Okay. This 8-8 portal should be big. And a lot of the stuff is going to start happening on the 7-7 portal coming up on Monday. Okay. So this one's going to be a very big thing about setting intentions that you want to happen by the 8-8 portal. All right. This is the creation in the 4th house. You focus on what you want for it. Then when we get into the heart chakra that opens up during Leo season, stuff starts happening. Okay. So It's just something we're going to keep monitoring and watch, because even though it's been a little bit of a calm purgatory right now, where it's like nothing's happening, stuff is weird, it's just quiet. It's gonna start taking off. This is gonna be a much faster paced energy. It always happens during Cancer and Leo season. All right. So we're gonna keep monitoring the cycles, and I'll let you guys know. And I'm also modding. All right. So let's dig in. Let's do some super chats, because I do got to make sure the meeting's done by 10:30 so I can get into my personals. And then I'm looking forward to this afternoon. Definitely subscribe, set the bell, because we will be reading for Cancer, Leo, and Virgo today. All right. So I'll see you this afternoon for that. But let's dig in. All right. Here we go. What's up, Earth Angel Guided Tarot? How you doing? Lots of love and light back to you too. Spinny hugs. Totally. What up, Shrek? How you doing, bro? What's going on? Chanley, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a good week. TGIF and happy Independence Day. Happy Firework Day. Happy Hot Dog Eating Day. Go get yourself a barbecue. Do not worry about your diets, all right? You go to the awesome cookout, eat a lot of potato salad, and have an extra hamburger, hot dog. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy yourself. It's Friday, so party on, okay? It's going to be fun times. All right, let's dig. Let's see what we got going on. Let me switch this up. Do-ba-do-do-do. Yeah, let's just pop the super chat banner. That's cool. All right, let's dig in. Let's go for it. Let's start off with Rohama's deck. Let's grab this here. Okay, let's grab the Rohama deck. All right, let's dig in. Oh, Faith, spinny hugs, girl. Faith, don't you worry about it, girl. You just pop yours in there. What we'll do, Melissa, go ahead and pop Faith and Loves at the end. She'll be number 20. So if there's 2 super chats left, we'll take the one more super chat, and then Faith and Love will be the last super chat. All right. So let's do like D Aries and Queen of Let's do Queen of Butterflies, D Aries, and Faith and Love. That's it. We closed. Perfect. Hey, Mac. That way I can be done by 10:30 to get ready for the personals. So that's cool. All right. Let's go for it. Mac. Actually, one more after Faith and Love. Mac, if you got a question you want to post, because you do so much to moderate over on TikTok, put in a question, okay? We got you. All right, so Mac will be our last one. All right, cool beats. Let's dig into it. All right, here we go. Please consider subscribing too. We'd love to be a part of the fam if you're new here. We are working to get me to 70,000 Monday. So, yeah, be part of the fam. And definitely check out the most recent all signs. We'll put some the links to everything in the pinned comment down below too. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Melissa, I gotta text you the updates for the pinned comment too. I'll text you. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start with I'm a freeze. I always say it that way because whenever I see you pop up, I always think of this. I'm a bee, but I always hear I'm a freeze, I'm a freeze. So it's an archerism. Let's put yours. You're gonna be at 8:18. All right, let's do to it. All right, so happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we got. Regardless of us, does God have TG's ancestors working on the lineage prayer over his family's legacy? Let me find out. Oh, hold on, that stopped me. I got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, because they're a very inclusive, closed-off family. They'll let a lot of people in. They got vibes like the Kennedys that you got to really work hard to get into their circle. Now, the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles shows it's a lot of work to alter the destiny of this family due to how much stuff is really etched deep into their beliefs with the 4 of Cups. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, that is the knight that completes the mission, gets the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. So it does show that the prayer is working. It's just a big process to go through. And the way you know that there's pivotal changes happening as a result of the prayer is when you find a quarter. Wherever you are, whether it's at home, in your laundry room, walking down the street, it doesn't matter. Whenever you see a quarter, there's a pivotal change of something that clears out the generational karma. So the prayer is working. It's just, Tokyo wasn't built in a day. 23 hours, 59 minutes. Caitlin Petty had like a whole minute left over. Okay? So I hope that helps. Rohama, speaking of which, what up, girl? All right, Rohama, let's put yours in here at 9:40. Let's do it to it. All right, I'll try to scroll back so I can grab those the last super chats too, or we'll copy and paste them or something. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see. All right, I had a live about communication. Nice. Next day, Kate had posted a song. You think I got many girls, but girl, you're my world. Was this post for me, and what does he feel for me now? Let's see. Seven of Wands. It absolutely is. It's an attempt to bridge the gap in the King of Cups because he didn't think you'd move forward. King of Cups to the Six of Cups. With the Lover's card, it was absolutely about you. He's awakening to your guys' destiny and divine path. All right. You've known about it for a while. He is awakening to it. So, absolutely. Now, Strength card, Ace of Cups. Here's your next chance. With Temperance, here's the next plan, next attack. That your next live is going to be about speaking in codes and insecurities and nerves, those fears of taking the leaps, taking the chances, whether it's taking a chance to apologize, taking the chance to make the first move. Yours is going to be a little bit of a derivative of the archerism that I use that says if both parties continue to chase and neither, I don't chase, I attract. So if neither party actually starts chasing, who makes that move? Who does the first I'm sorry? Who does the first asking out? His post is about you, so now you're going to Lennon McCartney him right back, and you're going to do the next live as a response to that post. All right, so I hope that helps. It's always fun to get to do that Lennon McCartney stuff when they used to bounce ideas off of each other, even in the 70s. It's cool stuff. Okay, will Ryan actually? Oh wait, Janet, hold on. Duh, I started to go fast. Janet, you're at 11:26. Okay, will Ryan actually hit the like for my reel with the red dress? He never shows that he looks at my stuff. Let me see. Boom. Six of Wands is a yes. The star card, the Four of Wands, absolutely. With the Eight of Wands, this is actually what opens the door to a communication. In this case, the communication on the Eight of Wands, the forward momentum, is the fact that he likes the post. What you don't see behind the scenes, star card on the Four of Wands, is it's the first time he's seen you like that. So it's got the energy of the movie She's All That, right? When you walk down the stairs in your red dress and Freddie Prinze Jr. is all like, so the like has a lot more depth to it. But yeah, I got four cards of yeses, Six of Wands, star card, Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. It doesn't get any better than that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You. It's cool. All right, let's see. Empress of Tarot, what up, Kate? How you doing, girl? All right, let's see here. All right, we need 12. Kate, you're going to be at 12:35. All right, let's do it. Message from you. All right. Oop, hold on. Turn it over. Message from you. Give me a. Oh, there we go. Ace of Swords. On the Eight of Swords, and the Start card flipped back over. On this here, telling me that there could be times or moments that you get nervous or anxious and doubt yourself. And in order to rise above that, embrace it. King of Cups. Turn it onward with the self-love of the Lover's card. All right. That embrace the fears. The nerves are actually not so much you preparing to go live or preparing to talk to somebody. You're literally feeling the anxiety and the nerves of the collective energy you're getting ready to read for. You're coming into an energetical phase in the Ace of Swords and a level up that you're going to be just channeling all the time. So if you start feeling sad, that means the reading you're getting ready to do is based on sad energy, the collective sad. They're anxious and nervous. Embrace whatever feelings and fears that you have right before you go live and understand that that is actually happening because that's how the people coming to your live and that will be watching it afterwards are bringing to you. That is, will put you in the right tune so that the right people find your messages. And it also allows you to learn a little bit more on the processing side of like, why do I feel sad today? Why do I feel mad today? Why am I upset today? This ain't a good day. And it lets you just kind of ride through those good days instead of stressing about them to know that the next day it's a little bit better. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, next up, we're gonna do Monica's next. What's up, Monica? How you doing? What's going on? All right, Monica, you're gonna be at 14:04. All right, let's see what we've got for Monica. Any insight into the work or finances? Oh my gosh, totally. Let me grab the work and finance deck. This deck went all cattywampus. What the heck? That's weird. Weird just means I don't know why it happened, but I want to know why it happened. Okay, let's see. Work and finances, much appreciation. You got it, girl. All right, give me a little insight into Monica's work and finances. A little insight into Monica's work and finance. Oop, there we go. 10 of Cups, the Four of Swords, into the King of Pentacles. You know, you'd be a really good life coach. Just saying, because everything that you've gone through, you could help others. Totally. There's more people going through it than you are. That's why you've been thinking about leaving work, because the feeling of imposter syndrome in the workplace is becoming too much. You feel like you don't fit in. You're wanting to find another way that you can actually like earn your worth because you're not making enough for what you're dealing with. This is leading you in a direction of starting your own business, branching into something in the unknown territory that you can actually start at any point that you want. King of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. You'd be a good personal trainer, all right? And let you like adapt your favorite hobbies and the stuff that you love to do into a business. Like, let's say you just really love planting flowers in your yard or your garden or whatever. You like painting, you like reading tarot, whatever it is, you could do it. So, like, let's like example, you're going to be painting your bedroom over the weekend. You can set up a camera, record it, and give away all your tips and be like, here's how I tape off the walls. Here's how I do this. And you literally make some money because, like, you're an awesome mom figure type of a vibe where there's people out there that don't know how to do some of the stuff you do. Like, here's a life hack about how to do this. Here's a life hack about how to save money on laundry detergent, whatever. So you got vibes that your gifts can actually help make you money. That's why God has instilled it into you and also given you like the events and the bad stuff and the good stuff. Everything that's happened in your life has been done so that going forward, you can make money and profit off of it. Okay, to bring in some abundance. Now, on the other direction, if you'd like a little more safety and stability, and instead of like having to work a 9 to 5 while building your own business, what I'm seeing on this here is that you've got a friend that works at a competitor's company that if you reached out to them, telling them what was going on, tell the truth, that like work sucks, you're getting sick of the hours, the crap going on is too much, this person would get you into their company. They'd be like, you know what? We got a place, a job opening up. Let me talk to my boss. I'm going to put a good word in for you. All right. And it's going to help work you up through the ranks and get you out of where you currently are. So you got two viable options. I dig it. Okay. If you do go down the self-employed social media route, by the way, Sun card, Insta famous. Nice. And if you're going the other route, you just like the other company way much better. You'll actually be happy with going to work again. It is a thing. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next up, we've got Rowdy. What's up, Rowdy? Oh yeah, you got to shoot me an email too. I don't get a lot of time to check like the DMs on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Each one of those have a couple hundred messages in the inbox. Shoot me an email. Okay. Let's do yours at 1720. Okay. Nope, I want the shadow deck. Okay, let's do that. All right, what does the universe have in mind for me over the weekend? Good, bad, indifferent, nothing, lessons, rumors, true or false, and read. Oh, I don't even need the cards. You brought up and read your Facebook. I will someday. That's awesome. I don't even need the cards. I actually sniped your super chat. Okay, let's see. Snipe answer. What's going on over the weekend for Rowdy? The Wheel of Fortune, the world's your oyster on the Empress to the Page of Swords. This is more about the fact that you've a little bit of lessons learned as a result of a party. Did you get invited to something? Or are you going to a graduation party or something? Or is there some kind of a wake or memorial for your brother or something? Because here's straight up what's going is I'm seeing you go to an event. If there's no party planned, maybe you're just planning to go to like a local car show or a Comic Con or a football game or something. I don't know. But the thing, wait, it's winter down there, but I don't know. Thing is, whatever it is, there's some kind of a party or an invite going on that you're going to learn something about the person that's on your mind. It might be someone else talks to you about something going on in their life and it applies to yours and gives you a little bit of answers and guidance. Might even straight up be a new potential suitor. I got to call it. I got to call it because your girl's taking so long that God might throw somebody really awesome at you that you guys meet at a little weekend party, hang out the pub, something, and over a couple drinks, 3 of cups, might even be at a friend's wedding or something, and there's serious potential for something new to start for you, should you decide to accept it. Okay? Totally up to you. Page of Cups. Told you. Somebody a little younger than you is going to start crushing on you because you get off kind of like the big daddy teacher vibes, all right? It's just some girl that's into older men. Just saying. Do with that what you will. All right, Courtum. Let's see what's up. Courtum. You're going to be at 1927. All right, what's blocking Sagran from reaching out at the moment? Will he break through it? Should I reach out or wait? Don't want to chase, not the ego. Already gave the ultimatum. Okay, gotcha. Let me see what we got for you. The High Priestess on Justice, 4 of Cups. So Sagittarius has taken just a little bit of time to think about the way to respond back to this or what they want. The ultimatum actually hit pretty deep, 4 of Cups, where they realized what they hadn't been doing and how serious you actually are about this. That Sag man knows time to get serious, time to ante up. So what I see with the High Priestess on the Justice card is that it is very potential that over the weekend is when you hear back from Sag. Now, Sag man's life hasn't been so great at the moment. There are some stuff going on. Finances aren't the best. And Sag man's mom is still kind of like a little bit controlling that Sag man belongs to mama. All right. Mom needs to cut the umbilical cord just a wee little bit. That's why you never really liked his mom. We don't get that's for you. All right. But page Wands, Eight of Wands shows him making the choice. Basically, what it is that the way his mom's been pressuring him, okay, and controlling him, she's kind of like a controlling significant other that he's already right now with your ultimatum deciding to cut her out and come your way. In a way, he's got to break up with his mom for you, but he's going to do it, and it could even be over the weekend. I got a feeling it's going to be later at night. It's going to be like after normal texting hours, but he will reply, and you won't even think of it because you're going to be asleep, right? You wake up the next morning and the text is sitting in your phone, and you're like, shut the front door. Okay. Could be over the weekend even. I pull a strong potential within the next 4 days, but I have a feeling the weekend is what changes them. All right. Okay. Is Namira next? Yes, you are. Hi, Namira. What's up? Will Alexander respond to my message? You got it. All right, Namira, you're at 2130. All right, let's see what we got. Will Alexander respond to the messages? Alexander respond to the messages. Page of Swords. He's already thinking about what to say. The Empress shows he received the message. The Wheel of Fortune is like, which way do I go? Do I respond this way, or this way? So he's eliminating options in how to respond. Like, does he, wait, what did she mean? Did she say it completely ticked off? Did she say it completely depressed and sad and upset? Is she very, no emotions at all? The context. He's trying to figure out in context which response is the right response for him to send. Ace of Pentacles, he'll pick the right one too, all right? This could be in the next day or two. I think there's a lot of weekend reunions happening. And with the amount of reunions I dealt with yesterday in personals and people reaching out, and the personals were about stuff like similar to like, can I trust this? Is it going to be okay? Have they changed? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles shows that Alexander is still adjusting to the quantum leap on June 30th. So Alexander had cell phone reception and electrical interference issues and such as moving into this new timeline where he goes from being all quiet and closed off to the Wheel of Fortune roundabout, comes out of the roundabout in the new timeline, and Ace of Pentacles responds. Okay. I got a feeling this weekend is going to be, it's been so quiet all like June-ish, July-ish. I got a feeling it's just getting ready to hit for a lot of people. This weekend's going to be epic. Dude, I did make that wish for all you guys for my 7-7 portal because I'm a 7-7 baby. My birthday's on Monday. What I wished for, like, what do you want for your birthday, Archer? When Mama T asked me, like, what do you want for your birthday, Archer? And I said, I want all of my family, all 70,000 of them, and to get exactly what they want. Like, I want everybody to get their wishes for my birthday, and that's my birthday present. And God usually gives me my birthday presents. He's like really cool about it because I put in a lot of good work for him. So I got a feeling this weekend into Monday, it's going to be really epic. The 7-7 portal is going to be awesome. All right. Okay. Next up, let's see here. Chanley, what's up? Anything for you? You got it, Chanley. All right. Anything for Chanley we got? Give me whatever comes out on 2342. All right. Let's see what we got. Anything that comes out of the Biblical Shadow deck? Anything that comes out. What's up, Queen of Butterflies? Oh, ditto. Spinny hugs to you. You're cute too. I'm rubber, you're glue. Thank you. Love you, girl. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Boom. The 4 of Wands. It's going to work out. These are rewards. This is union. They're going to reach out to you, Chanley, and they know when they press send on the text message screen that basically they're proposing to you. There's no more in and out energy. This can't keep happening. They know once they open the door for communication, and yep, it's your twin. They know once they open the door for communication, it's not like, well, can we just be friends? Can we just work this out? No, they know once they press send, you're expecting and ready for a commitment. And when they press send, they're ready for it as well. 10 of Cups. Told you, you're going to be married with children. Oh my gosh, it's so wild. Queen of Pentacles. How about a stable relationship with them finally? The complete opposite of what you dealt with before. Proverbs 31 shows up. That's a Proverbs 31 relationship. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Boot, Knight of Swords. God making chess moves for you, Chanley. God's looking down at you right now, being like, I did that. Next up, let's see what we got for Lucas. All right, message from Santa Marut. Whatever comes through, you got it. All right, let's see. You're going to be at 2510. All right. I'm being told something nice happens to you on July 10th. July 10th will be a very good day for you. It's being lined up by them, and not just Santa Marut, but I'm being told them. So Santa's got some helpers. 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords into the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. The one on your mind busts through the door. Either you hear directly, hold on, I got a morning back itch. It happens. Okay, you're either going to hear from them directly, 5 of Swords, because they've made it through the 5 stages of grief. 3 of Pentacles, their guardian angels have helped. Oh, Santa Marut themselves have helped your person through the 5 of Swords and to overcome the resting 5 of Swords face. 8 of Wands shows them moving forward through the 5 of Pentacles. And when I saw these 2 cards together for you, Lucas, I was told literally Santa Marut is your Night Industries 2000. Because remember, the car, Kit wasn't the car. Kit was the computer inside the car. Santa Marut is the computer inside your car. And literally when I saw these 2 cards, I saw Kit crashing through a brick wall to save Mike when he was locked up. I like it. Your twin's getting ready to crash through the wall. 3 Pentacles on the Death card. Total transformation. They have actually done the shadow work. I love it. I am now officially tying the shadow card in this deck when I use it to the quantum leap. The shadow card represents that someone has come through the 630 quantum leap and they are in the new earth. We have made it official. Okay, let's go next. Crypto. Crypto, how you been, girl? What's up? Spinny hugs. All right, let's go for it. All right, Crypto, you are going to be at 2655. All right, let's go. All right, any updates for Crypto? Any updates for Crypto? Any updates for Crypto? Knight of Cups, the King of Swords into the 7 of Swords. So what I'm seeing right now, he actually is accepting the stuff. Like he's having to come to terms with the things he lied to you about before you guys stopped talking. There's a lot of shame and guilt inside of him right now. Knight of Cups, all right? He acted like a child. He acted foolish and immature. He's coming to terms with dealing with some guilt about how he treated you on the 7 of Swords, okay? He has considered asking you to marry him recently. He's going through vibes of being like, I should have stayed with her. I should have stayed with her. He's still battling the depression, which is why he's not ready to move up. Oh my gosh, I got chills. The 5 of Cups. As I'm saying, he's battling the depression still. The 5 of Cups comes out. I got chills off of that. At the moment, the reason he hasn't taken action is the depression is overwhelming him, and it's winning at the moment. He's too bummed out and sad to want to call you, want to talk, want to hang out, and he doesn't want to call you and just be like, life sucks, doesn't it? Love sucks. Everything sucks. How you doing? Want to hang out? Even though you'd say yes because you'd go and help him make him feel better, he doesn't want to do that. All right? 6 of Swords. This is going to allow him to see things from a different perspective. He's got to come through the shame and the guilt that he's 5 of Swords feeling right now before he reaches out. You do have the potential, though, I'm being told, within the next 6 weeks that you hear from him. And I know that's still a very long time, but we're scaling it up to his energetical timeline of how long it's taken him, even from the point where he first had an energetical clearance to contact you and his free will chose not to. So I got to adjust it. It could be as soon as within the next 6 days, but I do got him like a better potential. You've got like a 48% chance of hearing from him in the next 6 days, where it's an 87% chance of hearing from him like within the next 6 weeks. Okay. It's still happening. It's still moving forward. It is just really, really slow. All right. Okay. You know you got a neighbor crushing on you, by the way, Crypto. Just letting you know. Do with that what you will. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's just whatever you do outside when you're working out in the yard or hanging out by the community pool. I don't know what it is. Whatever version it is, you got a neighbor crushing on you. Okay, AF, what up, Annalyn? How you doing, girl? Let's see what we got. You're going to be at 2929. Ooh, nice. All right, let's see what we got. 2929. Annalyn, saying hello. Hello. Anything that you see. All right, give me anything I see. Let me know what comes out. Let me see what comes out. Well, a lot of cards came out for you. Holy moly. The Emperor, the Shadow card. I just assigned this. I just assigned this card a meaning, which means, just so you know, He's come through that portal. He's done a 630 quantum leap. He is now in the Emperor mode where he knows what he wants, and it's you, Death card to the Eight of Wands. This is a transformation. Literally, before June 30th, he had no interest in fixing things. He's quiet, he's just being himself, nothing's moved forward, he's still healing, doing his work. All of a sudden, he woke up and something changed, something clicked, and he's feeling some type of way for you. All right, the Death card of the Eight of Wands, the complete opposite. The old him disappeared on June 30th. Now, it's only the 4th. Give him a little bit of time to adjust to this. But I got a feeling this circumnavigates a lot of even other energies on him. This is becoming a new dominant energy in him, driving him with the King of Wands. He's already making plans to talk to you. This is a massive jump. 9 of Pentacles, confirming he is single. He's done the shadow work. He's healed. The new timeline, him, is more confident about what he wants going forward. All right? He's going to be different than you expect him to be, but you're going to freaking love it. All right? Keep me posted. This is changing fast now for you. Okay, Gia. Let's see what we got for Gia here. How you doing, Gia? What's going on? You're going to be at 3113. That's a cool like race car. That's an anagram. I like those. Isn't that what they're palindrome? It's a palindrome. Okay, let's go for it. All right. Energy check for July. Give me a little bit of a 26-day forecast. 26-day outlook. What do we got? The Moon card into the 5 of Swords on the 3 of Cups. All right, what I'm being told is there's a lot of energies around you, the fear of the unknown, the fear that maybe he's forgotten about you, maybe moved on, that has you feeling kind of down, kind of depressed, a little more like, what's the use? I'm not worth anything anyways. Who cares? I'm just existing now, Archer. 5 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune here, what you're seeing is near the end of July, which means it's Chiron retrograding near July 30th is more of an impact for you guys, okay? That you fear because of no contact that he hasn't even thought about you. And what I'm seeing here is as we approach into Leo season and we get near Chiron and things start to change, you're going to get a text out of the blue that puts your fears at ease, okay? Now, this is going to happen twice to you this month. The first thing is about something else you're worried about. There's something else that you're worried about, right? That you get a message from that clarifies that and puts your mind at ease and just almost, I'm being told, it'll resolve itself type of a vibe. That's your preview or your appetizer for him clearing the air later on, okay? So I do hope that helps. All right, Queen of Pentacles also shows stability. You're going to enter into Leo season feeling much more just clear-minded and not so anxious and jittery, all right? Like a little bit of an upgrade of your confidence circuit. Cool. Okay, KT, what does KT need to know? Let's check you out. You're going to be at 3307. All right, KT, what does KT need to know? What does KT need to know? 7 of Cups. He's being tempted. Ace of Cups. He only has feelings or hearts for you. You think either based on what you've seen online or something that he's acting or what's going on that he might be entertaining other options. 7 of Cups. Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands confirms that is not the case. All right. Something in the post makes it looks like, oh, he's got somebody else. He's moved on. I'm being told that is not the case. There might be some people interested in your person. However, your person's only got eyes for you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups tells me that not only do they only have eyes for you, but they only have Ace of Wands chakra for you too. Okay? They can't move on even if they wanted to, but they don't want to because, like, they can only think of you. All right? So do with that what you will. Just know that if something recently has made you think that they're playing or cheating on you or something like that's going on, it's a little bit of your own nerves or fears overcoming into it. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Their heart only beats for you. It was Ace of Wands chakra. All right. Okay. Ashley, what's next? Ashley, you're up. So let's see here. Ashley, you're at 3424. All right, Ashley, what do we got? All right. Please tell me the journey of me and Donkey part. And let's see. God. Let's see. Hold on. So I'm still drawn to him, both emotional and physical, and the Ace of Wands jewel. Okay, got you. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I got 2 cards on that. But it's going to lead off with the 9 of Wands. That is the wounded warrior testing your faith, right? In the other words, your Ace of Wands chakra is frustrated, right? Okay. Ten of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You can't get no dun, 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 satisfaction. Okay, I keep hearing that song. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles on the Devil card. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense here. You're feeling it because you guys both have that. It's the taboo. It's the sexual tension that's built when you guys don't communicate or talk. All of this is a very long form of buildup, of foreplay, a tease. As you guys are building this tension on both sides of the fence, Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles tells me it's both sides of the fence. The devil is what's stopping the both of you guys from like moving on it, taking action, doing something. Somebody like you guys both want to text each other or pics to each other or this and that. The draw, both the emotional and the physical, is the devil that taunts you guys. Oh, don't do that. Like if you text her, she's gonna feel dirty or insulted, and you're like, don't text him that. You're gonna look vulnerable. He's gonna take advantage of it. In reality, it's all building up to a point of just hush, kiss me, you fool. Right? Like you guys are leading up to about a 30-second conversation followed by the weekend off. Right? The devil's the only thing that's building this tension, and along with enough anxiety that you're both nervous about. It's like, how do we ask? How do we ask? It's like the married couple that's hanging out, they're in bed, and they're both like, wanna, and then like, but neither of them are like, well, how do I ask? It's awkward. Do I roll over and just be like, hey, you wanna? Or like, what do you do? I don't know what to do. How do we do? It's actually the tension building out of that. It's going to be the most awkward. It's going to be like the first time. It's going to be like, wow, that was really awkward, weird, and let's do it again. All right. That's a little bit of what your guys' journey is about. You guys are brought into each other's lives to open up a more exhibition side of you guys, to be able to peacock yourself. Because you guys both have a very strong heart, emotional chakra, your sacrals, your solar plexuses. They've been withdrawn, restricted, and held back from your previous people that have been in your life. You guys are in each other's lives to be able to open that up, all right? And like embrace the wild side a little bit. What goes on behind closed doors is up to you guys. And that's what you're going through right now, is overcoming the devil energy of the tabooness of all of it and being like, it's quite all right. Okay. So I hope that helps. It's probably laundry day anyways. Go do some laundry. Do not ask how I know how that works. Anyways, next up is Mary Baker. Let's see what we got, Mary. How you doing, girl? 3734. All right, what do we got for Mary Baker? What do we got for Mary Baker? All right, let's see. Which job and when's Taurus come? Whoa, wow, that was easy. Okay. Staples button, that was easy. Nine of Pentacles, look at the handshake. Look at the offer being extended to you for jobs. I like this. Okay. Ace of Wands, you have to go for the one you truly love more. Right now, this move is not about the money because you've hated work for so long, Mary, that you deserve, right now, it's more about enjoying going to work, not so much about the money for you. The money will come when you're back into this Ace of Wands. Because deep down between the jobs, you know which one's the one you're like, God, I really want that, but this job pays more, so maybe I better just go with the crappy job for the money. You deep down know which one's the one that you're like, I would love to do that. That's the job you take. This one's about you and your personal happiness, not about the money, the finances, the retirements, the 401ks, the health insurance, the benefits. This is the time to do what you want to do. That's the one to pick. Okay? Now, what's up with Taurus? Because Three of Swords at the bottom tells me he's the only person he's cheating on you with is himself. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Even God's frustrated with it at this point. But on the Two of Cups, what I'm seeing with Taurus, I do see it during Cancer season still. Knight of Swords on the Cancer energy. I want to say we're already into the second. I want to say somewhere between like the 2 and the 11th. So you have communication before we get into Cancer season, repeating twos. At the latest, July 22nd is where the Six of Wands victory happens. You have better potential of this happening during Leo season and during the Mercury retrograde and before the Mercury retrograde hits. July 22nd, 722 seems to be good. And check out angel number 722 as well to give you some insight on what's going on with Taurus. Okay? All right. Next up is Shrek, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. What's up, Shrek? How's it going? Shrek, you're going to be at 3944. All right, Shrek. Do I get the state job? Dude, I kind of want you to get that job. I just felt good vibes off of that. Interesting. Hold on. Why are the cards doing this? This is so freaky. That's cool. I'm resetting the energies on that. All right, let's see. Justice card. Heck yeah, buddy. Oh my God. The Fool card, time to start a new job. Queen of Cups, you're going to love it. Three of Swords. Okay, I got to give you a full disclosure heads up. You're going to be tired out for about the first 3 weeks. You're going to be like, good Lord, man, my body's out of shape. This is a lot to get back into the routines and the schedule. Ugh. That's the only thing to warn you of. You will love the job, but at first your body's going to remind you how old you are, and you're going to be like, oh man, this sucks. But it'll adjust. Like that first time you go for a walk and you're like, this was a mistake. But then it gets easier each time. However, Justice card, Fool card, Queen of Cups, you will love the job. It's cool. So yes, I see you getting it big time. All right. For some reason, it's a bit of a reward too. I don't know if it's going to make somebody jealous that you got this job, but God's like, let him suffer. Shrek deserves it. So it could be a little bit of a karmic payout too for somebody else what they did to you. But either way, you get it. All right. Let's see. H. What is with the high anxiety? Oh, I got you. All right. You're gonna be at 4114. What's with the high anxiety? What's with the high anxiety? What's with the high anxiety? The King of Wands to the Shadow card. Ooh. Okay. Dig it. Remember how I assigned the Shadow card to the 630 Quantum Leap? Five of Wands tells me that you are currently in training from the adjustment of the Quantum Leap. Because in this timeline, they're interested in you. Things start moving a little bit faster, and you start feeling a little bit more confident. So you're now Marty McFly in the new timeline where Biff's going to wax your cock. But that's why you're having the anxiety because you're out of your comfort zone. You're like, why do I feel this way? Why do I just all of a sudden know what I want? Why, if I ask for something to work out, it just does? There's a little bit of adjustment of like, this is too good to be true. I'm used to being very on, don't go, what? You're actually coming to a point of you're adjusting to being able to calm down and just ride the energetical flow. All right. So if that helps. Next up is Limitless. Okay, cool. All right, Limitless. Let's see. How am I doing on the count here, Melissa? I just want to make sure I'm done in time for the personals. How many I got left? I'll come back and check in a sec. All right, let's see what we got next. Is going to be Limitless. You're going to be at 4244. Oh, I kind of like, no, 4242. Talk fast. All right, ancestor messages for Limitless. Ancestor messages for Limitless. The Empress. How far back you want to go? Mother Mary wants to talk to you. Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles into the Three of Swords. What I'm being told to tell you, Limitless, is that you will not go in the way that your family has gone. What I mean by this is that Mary wants you to know that there is something that runs in your family, could be heart conditions or a form of something. I'm being told it rolls around high blood pressure, heart attacks, heart conditions, whatever, that often results, maybe it's a lot of heart attacks that took your ancestors. All right. I'm being told to tell you that what you suspect is how your life ends in this lifetime is not how it's going to happen. Okay. I'm being told to tell you on this that King of Pentacles, you are actually going to be here for a very long time. And to give you a little preview of your future, the first number in your age at your date of death is a 9. You are going to live in your 90s. All right. You, by your eating healthy, your holistic practices, and your spiritual beliefs that have cleared your mindset, it allows you to live a much healthier and longer life than what took your ancestors. So you have broke a Five of Pentacles health curse that has plagued your family for a very long time. Okay, so I hope that helps. That was deep. All right, Queen of Butterflies, what's up? Queen of Butterflies, you are going to be at 4430. All right, 4430. Let's see what we got. What's happening in my twin flame connection? You are very, very welcome, Limitless. Thanks for being part of the fam, too. Limitless and we've known each other since like the first number in my age was a 3. A long time ago. Anyways, Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, into the King of Pentacles with Justice. What you wish for is a tall order. However, you have done like a lot of work to manifest it. You've waited a long time. The justice is yours, that your twin will return. Right now, your twin is at the point of processing how they deceived you, the standard runner vibes, runner energy. And as I'm looking at their energy right now, they are currently in the moment today that they are starting to change and starting to think things in the other perspective. Okay. King of Pentacles, the biggest part of this was how immature they were, just not ready for a commitment, acted kind of childish, started picking fights. You kind of felt like you might have been like raising them instead of in a relationship. Okay, the situationship type of vibes. That's what's going to end. Maybe they're just at a Saturn return or something like that, because it's just the point where they've outgrown the way they behaved before, and they're ready for something with you. So this could be something where you hear from them on this 7/7 portal as a result of the 6:30 quantum jump, because before June 30th, they didn't know what they wanted still. They weren't ready yet. They were dealing with their own stuff. But now they are starting to want you. All right. Literally a little bit of a butterfly effect results in justice, where I think you guys just wind up going to the justice, the peace, and the future is what I see. I don't see a massive wedding that makes a magazine cover. I literally just be like, I can literally see you guys just being like, you know what, we've been through so much. Let's just go and get married. Let's just do it. Okay. One of those things where maybe you disgrace the city's Facebook web pages. Look, the mayor married these two people, but yet you guys stay married forever. So it's like, I heard the vibe of it's not about the marriage, it's about the the marriage itself, not the event, the wedding, you know. So I hope that helps. Okay, next up is Scorpio brown sugar. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, hold on. It jumped. Where'd it go? There you are. Hi, spinny hug, Scorpio brown sugar. How you doing? All right, let's give you a little bit of a 26-day forecast, a little 36-day outlook. Yeah, 36 days, apparently that means. You're going to be at 46.56. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Well, the sun card, but it came out reversed. Okay. This tells me sun card reversed. So this is the month that you're working on your happiness. You're in a manifesting energy this month. Three of Wands. However, oh, okay. I tried to give it a more spiritual meaning, but the original message I got was right. You're sad. You miss them. Beginning of the month, by Leo season, you get a phone call from them answering the call of Abraham. They miss you too. Five of Cups. Double confirmation that at the beginning of the month, during Cancer season, sun card reversed. Even though I read cards upright, when they come out reversed, I have to honor them. God made that happen for a reason. Confirmation that, like Archer, she's sad. She's depressed. She's overwhelmed. A phone call as we enter into Leo season, the beginning of the Mercury retrograde, heads up for July 19th, changes things into a different direction. Two of Pentacles, the faithful businesswoman. So it does look like they make a choice, and the result of the phone call makes you quite happy. Okay. So I hope that helps. Knight of Cups. It's a love offer. I was trying to think like, what is it? Is it like something from like a court or like, or is it a love thing? No, it's straight up love. It is a love thing. Okay. Cool. All right. Hope that helps. Nora, what's up, Nora? How you doing? All right. What's going on spiritually for so much emotion? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's see here. Deary's faith and love, Mac left to read. Is that where I am? Okay. All right. Gotcha. I don't know where I'm at now. I'm going to read the one I just read. So wait, have I done all of them and I'm just going off the charts or something? I don't know. I'm gonna read Randy's too though. Okay, Nora and Randy, and then I'll do D Aries. I don't even remember what I said at this point. I'm all messed up. I love this. It's fun. I love freestyle. I get into a zone. I can't stop. Okay, hold on. All right. Anyways, Nora, you are at 48.59. I'm going for it. All right, let's see. What's going on spiritually? Why so much emotion? Ace of Pentacles. Because you're ready for the new start. You know it's coming. You know things are going to work out. But right now during Cancer season, you're in your emotions about trying, like, why isn't it happening? What's going on? Why do I miss everybody right now? You miss people that, like, you miss that old boss that yelled at you. You're like, I wonder what happened to him. You know? It's, yes, Six of Swords. Hang tight. Uranus going into Gemini for you is going to be the thing that helps clear your mindset out. Yeah, Four of Cups, Cancer energy, and Jonah's anger, the Death card. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. You're feeling emotional because the Cancer energies have got a full effect on you. The way you're feeling right now is how it feels to be a Cancer every day of our lives, right? An awoke Cancer knows how to process it, It is still a lot to process. What I'm seeing here, Uranus and the Gemini and getting towards no, it's just the Uranus and Gemini energy on this one, which means by Monday you start feeling better. I can't say Leo season. I'm still saying like might be a bummer of a weekend, but by Monday you finally overcome some of the emotions and start feeling better. All right. You need the 7-7 portal. That'll help. Okay. How that helps. A lot of it right now is you're feeling a lot of the emotions of everyone around you like an emotional sponge. And that's why you're emotional because the person in line in front of you was yelling. Then somebody called and was upset and having a bad day or fighting with their significant other. And then you felt their vibes too. And so it's all becoming a lot. The 7-7 portal and Uranus and Gemini clears it for you. Okay. Okay. Cool beans. Randy. What up, Randy? Let's see here. Okay. All right. We're just going to do freestyle. All right. Let's see. I did from back in the mod days, used to come in back when I was just a wee little mod squad on the other channels and stuff like that, many moons ago. And we probably, I mean, soulmate cycle. We've done lifetimes together. What was the last lifetime we interacted actually human in face-to-face form instead of even digitally? Five of Pentacles, parable of the bleeding woman that shows up. Around the time of the 1820s, I was your doctor. I was the village doctor riding in on a horse with a little like black leather satchel with weird like Uncle Joe's tonics in it and stuff. Whoa, that's wild. Around the time of the 1820s, where were we at? Nine of Cups. We were Italy. So around the 1820s, we were around in Italy because I'm seeing the Seine, the river, like going for a swim in the Seine. That's weird. Isn't that France? Is that Italy? Wow, I should have paid attention in geography. Anyways, but does that make sense? I don't know. All right. So, okay, Randy, 5151, Randy. Okay, is she aware of the purpose or the lessons? How much does she want to reconcile? Let's see. The Two of Cups. She's not consciously aware. Subconsciously, she is. She is far less awoke than you are to spirituality and all that stuff. To her, it's a lot of voodoo mumbo jumbo. Even the tarot reading she thought was fun, but she's like, oh, that's just like those psychic mediums where it's like, I'm seeing a person. All right, the first letter of their name is an A or a B or a C or a D or an E or whatever. It's like she thinks that's what it all is. It's like, oh, these are just cute little pretty cards. You can get them on Amazon. Ooh, yeah, yep, no problem. That's all they are, honey. That's all they are. Yeah, Three of Swords. She will awaken to it because the more she fights it, the more it's going to pull her in. It's the rabbit hole. It's the rabbit hole. You can't fight this rabbit hole. You can't go down. You can't. She's already in the foot's in the door. Right now, you know what? She actually is thinking more about reconciliation, Three of Swords and the King of Wands. I have a feeling this is weird. I have a feeling she's writing you a letter, old school, in your mailbox, not a text, a phone call, or nothing. For some reason, I have a feeling she feels like it's more of a statement if she does it as a letter. I'm really drawn to her, to King David, her writing the letter. I have a feeling that she is going to reach out to you, but in the weirdest of ways. And it's not like a legal letter or a statement or a summons or a blah, blah, blah. It's literally a handwritten letter. Okay. I don't know if she just goes through vibes like that, but for some reason she says, this is how I'm making my statement. Okay. But that's cool. Any idea on a time frame? The High Priestess, expect the unexpected, July 24th. It is a month, but it's August, so it's, or July, so it's Leo season. But around July 24th, I'm being told she pops. So it's more of a Chiron effect, it looks like. Retrograde. Oh, she's going to succumb to Mercury retrograde. She's going to fold like a card table. There it is. All right. We're nearing the end of a journey for you. Only her free will can stop her at this point. But even that, God's eventually going to like have to pop a tower card moment or something. Yeah. All right. Okay. D Aries. D Aries. And then I'll run through real quick. 10. I got about 11 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. What up, King David? Yo. All right. D Aries. You're up right now at 5424. And okay, here we go. Let's see. There we go. I don't remember at this point who I said we were doing. I know D Aries I'm doing. Who else did I promise to do? Ah, Page of Wands on Four of Pentacles. I'm not counting these cards because I don't know what D Aries' question was. That doesn't count. All right. Yeah. D Aries and whomever else I promised. Faith and love, right? Yeah. D Aries and faith and love. Go ahead and type your comments in. I got you two covered. In the meantime, I'm going to run through and rapid fire all the super chats that are over the 20 mark. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to do this. I've been really training with my upgrade that I've gone through, the spiritual ascension and that. I'm going to do it without these. So let's just rapid fire. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Rowdy told Melly snipes were funny. Well, I mean, they are. That's accurate. You would be correct on that. Six of Wands. All right. Carla Johnson. Remember, laughter is the best medicine. We need that in this lifetime. Carla, what's up? Carla and the three F's. I love you guys. Thank you. That's like my happy 4th and my happy birthday presents. I love you guys. This Cards and Coffee, sponsored by Carla Johnson and the three F's. Because when you go to a Carla Johnson hotel, you get the three F's: food, finance, fun, perk. You get a lot of F's. Anyways, all right, Carla, is anything positive happening in career and love for July? What I'm seeing right now in the career home front is, yeah, I'm seeing some people get canned at work that gets a lot of the riffraff out, and the workplace gets like just easier to deal with. Calmer vibes. That's the best part. And on the love front, you're going to hear something about the Virgo, but it's going to be through the grapevine. It's not a direct communication, but it's going to be something to let you know that you're on the right track with them. Okay. So just keep your eyes peeled on that one. I want to be told that it's during the retrograde that you hear something about Virgo going through some bad ish and like they really need you. All right. It's like it's the start of a transformation type of a vibe. Okay. All right. And then three F's, you're with the new Saggy or hold off for the future. All right. Let's see. I've been told about in personal readings. Let's find out. What I'm going to pull, you know what, that one I want a card. Two of Cups. The new Sag is the direction to go. You guys are developing a very strong bond. You're just a little nervous because it's working out very, very well. So should you hold off and see if there's something better out there? I'm being told that new Saggy is the something better out there. It's already happening. And then you keep watching tarot readings and it's like, oh, wait, maybe there's something else going. It's like, no, actually, the tarot readings that you watch are more about that you're getting into a connection and growing and learning how to make it work. So you are in the future unknown. New Saggy is the future unknown. And now it's time to get to know him better. Page of Wands. All right. He likes music. All right, let's see. Next up, D Aries. Okay. Oh, I'm in the D Aries' energy. What I got to work on still to reach my next level? Give it to me straight. You got it. I'm gonna lay some Gemini energy on you. No rainbow unicorn. The King of Wands to the Five of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. This is a very harsh message that I'm gonna have to go to church for. Okay. The message I'm getting for you is both related to love and business. All right. We have the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. What I'm being told here is a message, Libra energy from the great John Lennon himself for you. In that during an interview, he said to the interviewer, do you not think that in order to become the Beatles, we didn't have to be the biggest bastards on the planet to people? Case in point, Pete Best. You know what I mean? He said that in an interview. What I'm seeing here is a little bit, not that you're working through a resting Five of Swords phase, straight up. You need to have more of a resting Five of Swords face and stop feeling bad about insulting people, hurting them. You're in business. It's a business move, all right? Nothing personal on this one. Very much like the post I even made where I posted what I was doing in that chat with the software person to get that free month out of them. Some people might be like, wow, Archer was kind of rude. That was really mean. No, it's business. Strictly business. You are looking out for your company and yourself. That is your baby. That is your birth child. Like all of this. Archer's my baby. You know, it's that vibe that you're allowed to stand up for what you've worked so hard to build for. And don't feel bad about telling people no or telling people how it's going to be. And if you want to ask her out since she keeps showing up and coming around, then just, again, go for it. Do it. Don't worry about it. All right. It's just all a bit of lesson in confidence that you can overcome. All right. King of Pentacles. Boom. You got that bag. It's going to work out well. I'm still coming to LA to eat at your restaurant. Y'all, you guys are in LA. Steve, I'm talking to you. You go check out D Aries' restaurant. All right. D Aries, you got to post the name of your restaurant down in the comment section after this live stream so that everybody watching this right now can go down and go, oh, it's that restaurant. I got to go and eat there. All right. Steve, go check it out. All right. Let's see what's up. PC. Oh, it's retracted. Oh, it's down here. Okay, PC. I'm like, wait, I don't know it yet. Will Alan come back to me or stay quiet or distant? What I'm being told on this one, Mercury retrograde is going to cause him to open up. As soon as I started reading your question piece, I saw the analogy of the teapot getting ready to. So that energy fits to Alan. I see the retrograde is what we need to have it happen, but the retrograde is the catalyst that causes him to pop. All right, and then come back your way. He will stay quiet and distant in Cancer season. Part of the Cancer energy he's embracing is the privacy of the crab shell. Okay. Once we hit retrograde in Leo season, it'll be on like Donkey Kong. He's getting ready to roar like a lion coming your way. Okay. He's very easily influenced by the planetary shifts in the energies. That means he's rather predictable. It's good though. It lets me help you too. Okay. All right. Shrek. Yeah. Shrek snipe. We got a snipe on the snipe for the snipes. You can't triple stamp a double stamp though, Lloyd. That's like triple dare, double dare, physical challenge. Carrie, what's up, Carrie? Thank you, Carrie and Miriam. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are so generous. It's like birthday presents. Thank you. This chat is sponsored by Carrie and Miriam too, which that actually sounds like a Rogers and Hammerstein combo. You guys must be soulmates because your names work well together. Anyways, Carrie, yes, what I'm seeing here, you will get the answers. Okay. The thing on this is a few different people need to be called in to help with this for you because currently the people that you're seeking the answers from, they don't really have them. And they're kind of phoning it in on your kid, which is not fair to you or your child. I'm being told, I'm calling it a change of venue. Could be a change of doctors, another specialist, could be a change of venue or something to do with a court and a judge. Whatever way it best applies to you, I'm being told that somebody new is getting ready to come in to help you this month. Okay. That is, might not be your favorite person, might not have so much of a nice bedside manner. However, they will know exactly how to help your youngest child out. Okay. So at first you're gonna be like, I don't want this person in my life. No, get this person out of here. I don't want them helping my child. But then in the end, you're gonna be like, thank God that person showed up. Okay. Just so you know. All right. And Miriam, I don't know what you wrote, Miriam. Wait, I own the channel. Can I read it? No. Oh, that's cool. At least YouTube respects your privacy. That's really cool. Miriam, I'm still sending you some birthday wishes and peace and love. All right. Mac, first birthday gift. So I will leave my reading to Archer if he gets it. All right, I got you. And also, if you do want, hey, if you do, Miriam, if you want to post up something, I got you. Otherwise, I'm just going to pull some cards. But okay, Mac, let's do it, Mac. Page of Cups. The person that brought you to tarot is getting ready to make an offer, and you haven't spoke to them in a long time. I didn't even look at this yet, Mac. It's the Page of Swords. They're already stalking you. They're checking out your stuff. They literally think every social media post you make's about them, even the ones that aren't about them. You know what I mean? Page of Swords. Because even as long as it's been Ten of Swords, they're one of those people right now getting into that energy of Cancer season of being like, why didn't Mac and I ever work out? Man, Mac was she was good people. What happened? And then goes and looks your way and like, oh my gosh, she's still missing me. All the posts are about me. No, they're at Crosswatcher. They're not all about you. Okay. I mean, you left a mark, but like Mac's got a life. But however, that's all right. As long as it's been, let them think what they're thinking because that's exactly what God is doing to guide them back in your direction. I know you've given up on it a long time ago, and now it's just fun. Just come in to hang out with the fam, watch. But really, it's almost to a point where you're like, I don't know, it's probably never going to happen. It's literally that moment because you genuinely inside in your heart you disconnected, and that's when it reaches out and happens. All right, it's it's still going to be better than you're expecting right now at this very moment in time. Okay, okay. Let's see. Faith and love. Faith and love. What's coming in for me and C? Commitment or an ending? Okay, let's find out. What's coming up for faith and love and C? I want this card too because it's turned sideways in the deck, which means I got to read it both upright and reverse. The magician, the reason that he is coming back is because you've been manifesting. Your prayers are being answered. Your law of attraction is working. It's just that he ran so far away that it's taken him a long time to get back. It's like after you do the 10-hour road trip and you forget that you've actually got to go 10 hours back to get back home. So it's a long return trip, right? However, we have the Five of Cups, and as I put it down on the table, it came out reversed, which means he's starting to get happy again. The depression is starting to not be as bad. Okay, that's what was holding you guys back. All right. He's starting to get happy again and overcome that 5 of Cups because it turned reverse with the Lover's card. He's gonna wind up coming your way, 6 of Cups. He's been depressed since he was a kid. And then his neglectful parents grew into neglectful partners, and then he projected all the exes out onto you because it's his programming, it's what he's used to. That's why it got so weird right now. It still winds up leading to commitment. It's just that Gemini energy of the roller coasters, the ups and downs. But with the 5 of Cups being the one that came out first this way and then turned reversed on me, okay, sometimes still sad, sometimes still unsure, but and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, not sad, know what I want, time to go. Okay. So even though this is like killer right now because the decision can't be made, that explains it with the 5 of Cups being sideways. 1 minute ready to go, 1 minute still depressed, can't move forward. There is the thing on it is this was upright forever. Now it's starting to turn. So the transformations and the changes are happening. That's why you're feeling rough right now because you're in one of those energetical lows. This is when you bought some stock online and then the price of the stock plummets and you're like, oh no, I'm stuck with all this stock and I lost money. It's that low point that then it's going to turn around and start coming back up. Okay. That if you ride this energetical dip out between the two of you guys, it still comes back around and results in an uptick into a commitment. Okay. You guys are still destined to be each other. We're just experiencing the ups and downs that gets you to that in real time right now, which it's a lot. Okay. So spinny hugs for you, girl. Spinny hugs, faith and love. And I do love you. And speaking of which, that reminds me too, don't you all forget, all right? Ringo Starr is my birthday twin. We're both July 7th Cancers. Remember, this coming Monday, July 7th, all right, at 12 noon in your time zone, whenever it's 12 noon where you are, just turn and look at somebody that's near you and just say peace and love to them, all right? July 7th, 12 noon, all right? Tell somebody peace and love. And peace and love, Ringo. Love you, birthday twin. I got drums too. Come on. I got a left-handed bass. I don't know. Anyways, but anyhow, don't forget, peace and love, July 7th, 12 noon. I'm going to do it too. Okay? Guys, thank you for hanging out for a little cards and coffee and a little morning go session and all of your donations. Marion, think about your person. The Page of Wands. When you hear from them, you can trust it. They won't be in the player vibes anymore. The reason you haven't heard it yet is that they're still working on coming out of the player vibes. Their progress bar is about 89% done. So you're closer to hearing from them than not hearing from them. But you can trust them when you do hear from them to know that the past won't repeat itself. Okay, that's why it's taken so long because God is making sure that the past won't repeat itself when they reach out. Okay, you will like the outcome and you'll understand why it's taken so long for it to even happen. Okay, and Eric the Saint, absolutely. Okay, what I'm being told is that it's your name and your car are the biggest parts. They keep interacting with people named Eric. They keep seeing your car showing up everywhere. But yeah, everybody drives your car all of a sudden to them. So absolutely. God is putting things in their path with the 3 of Cups to show them where their happiness lies with you on the 4 of Swords. Even though they're still fighting the signs, they're awakening to them like, why do I keep seeing Eric's car? Why is the new hire at my job named Eric? Stuff like that. 2 of Swords. God's testing their faith. But with the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup shows up saying that not only do they still think of you, they will be back. Okay? Violet Jessup didn't give up. Even after the sinking of the Titanic, she got on the Britannic and it sank on her again. So not only are they thinking of you, you guys are still meant to be together in this lifetime. You will be committed to them in this lifetime. They just got to wake up and catch up to that fact. You already know it. You just got to wait for them to figure it out. And they are. Okay? So thank you guys all so much. I love you guys. I probably did half those super chats out of chat line, but whatever. It's cool. All right. And happy 4th of July, Independence Day, my fellow Americans. Happy Fireworks Day. Go have a hot dog. All right. And everybody just have a good weekend. All right. And happy 6:30 portal. Welcome to the new quantum leap. Welcome to the new timeline. You're going to love it here. All right. A lot of stuff is completely, it's like opposite day timeline here. All right. So I think we're covered. We are good. I got everybody covered, right? I'm sorry, Sphinx. No, I got to leave and run and get ready now for, I got personals to do before Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. But Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, we're going live tonight and doing those. I don't do premieres. I do lives, right? I ain't got to upload it and read it. And I always thought when people did premieres, I'm like, well, if you already recorded it and the reading and the message are already there, why aren't you releasing it? What are you holding back, you know? And some people that do premieres are just attention-seeking tarot readers who need the validation. I don't need the validation. I don't care if people hate me. I have a lineup of people that hate me. I need to take a number thing for the people that hate me. And it doesn't bother me because I own their brains. It's cool. But anyways, love you guys. All right. I did. I did. Y'all, a salons weekend. And I won't tell anybody if you get a foot long. It's totally fine. Go on with your bad self. They're ballparks. They plump when you cook them.